ballin', 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 ballin'. Yo, hang it out the window, hang up, ballin', pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. I'ma hang out the ground, and I'ma pull up, pull up, green flag. I dribble right through, nothing to do. I got the move, they looking new, checking the food. The conflict is crucial, got nothing to lose, got nothing to lose. Jumping out the jam, with the shoes, NBA jam, better what choose. Ballin', 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 ballin'. Yo, hang it out the window, hang up, ballin' with my kid, ballin', ballin',
at the small forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 35, Kevin Durant. The other forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 32, Blake Griffin. At shooting guard, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 8, Kobe Bryant. The other guard, at 6 foot 0 inches, number 3, Chris Paul. In the middle, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 41, Dirk Nowitzki. The head coach of the team. Let's hear it for team.
Now here's Paul. Now the starting group for Orlando. Jokic is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Harden. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Now here's Paul. Just 5 to shoot. And Durant gets double teamed. Nowitzki outside. Bryant gets a wide open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki.
Nowitzki just so unselfish. When he sees a teammate wide open, doesn't take long to zip that pass right in the pocket.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Craig, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Here's Paul, following the bucket by Orlando. To the inside, and Nowitzki with the stuff.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Here's Harden, rejected by Nowitzki. They get it back. And now the fast break, Nowitzki with the ball. And KD throws it down.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
Here's Paul, following the basket by Jokic. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Jokic. Leonard the pass to Doncic. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Doncic.
Now, this is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done. When the story of Kawhi Leonard is told, it will be about the hard work being the secret of his success. Here was a guy who was not the most vaunted prospect in either high school or college, but boy, he kept his eyes on what he was after, and he kept working.
And that one's good by Porter.
And you already see the great range, a calling card of Porter's, even back in high school, shot 47% as a senior.
Doncic with the block. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Orlando.
Kobe!
Here's Griffin. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And Doris, you were talking about Leonard's work ethic. Going back to San Diego State, he used to come in at 6:30 in the morning. No lights on in the gym, so he brought his own lamps. I mean, the guy was dedicated.
No doubt, Kevin, and that has been the through line of his career. First to practice, last to leave. At 7 feet tall, Nowitzki needs just a touch of space for the dunk. Really like to see him finish it strong.
And it's Baines in the corner. Leonard trying to break free. And it's Orlando with another.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Harden kicks to Porter. Back to Harden. The three. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
The wide open look for Durant. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Orlando. Orlando moving the ball around. Porter outside. The rebound by Kobe Bryant.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, you can't hesitate if you want to succeed in catch-and-shoot situations. Chris Paul, such a quick thinker.
Doncic against Paul. And they double up Doncic. Good on the triple. Leonard's got 5 now.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Orlando making some changes. Wallace comes in for Porter. And Kobe is subbed in for James Harden.
Well, you think over the course of Chris Paul's career, he will have had a 10-year stretch where he was the best point guard in the league. But perhaps the value of his leadership qualities will be the thing he's most remembered for. Competitive spirit, pushing his team to the next level. What a career.
There's 18 seconds left here in the first quarter. Paul dishes to KD. And it falls over the rim and in. Durant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Kevin Durant is a threat to shoot it as soon as the ball hits his hands. This guy incredible, relentless as a scorer.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Back to the action after this word. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
So on the floor for Orlando, we've got Doncic. Wallace out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Aaron Baines, and it's Kobe in at the 2. And here's Westbrook. It's taken away by Wallace. Pass to Bryant. Wallace outside. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Wallace has got 5 points so far.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Durant in the corner. Back to Nowitzki. Three-pointer. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Nowitzki, such a soft shot. Even from distance, his feathery touch is simply incredible.
Bryant in the post. He's covered by Westbrook, and the shot goes in. 6 points for him.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Paul kicks to Gasol. Wallace against KD. There's the pass to Nowitzki. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Paul. The shot, no good. And Orlando will come the other way. Leonard attacking. Here's Doncic. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Well, the hoop and the harm. Luka Doncic, the finish, and he'll get an opportunity to add to that.
That free throw good from Doncic. And Kawhi Leonard, one of the league's most dominant rebounders, Doris, from the wing position.
Board man gets paid. That was his motto from back in high school and college. It's all about hard work and earning your keep, according to Kawhi.
In the corner, Wallace with it. Wide open look, and the jumper is on the mark. Wallace has got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Nash against Kobe. Love outside. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Love's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Wallace outside. Banked in off the glass. And Orlando leads by 6.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Wallace has gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Kobe's checked in for Kevin Durant. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Parker against Price. Parker passes to Kobe. Clock at 6. Nice move. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Porter. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line, Kobe Bryant. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Bryant.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Orlando leading by 4. And here's Price for 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And with Price, you know, you not only get the range, you get the consistency. One of the league's most accurate shooters.
10 finished off by Nash.
and didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. On its way from Afflalo for 2, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
That's the shot you want from Afflalo on offense. Nice little catch and shoot.
Nash against Afflalo. Nash the pass to Nowitzki. Over Jokic. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
And that one falls for Nowitzki.
Well, Dirk Nowitzki revolutionized the stretch 4, right? I mean, this is the unique, big, and influential player on multiple generations.
And stolen by Nowitzki. Now here comes Nash leading the break. And that one's good. Parker.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
The drive by James and the dunk by LeBron.
I'll tell you, the strength of a locomotive and the finesse of a ballerina each time he takes it to the rim.
1:03 left to play here in the half. Down low. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Tony Parker.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Jokic. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
The ball handling skills of Jokic are unreal. He's very tricky and unpredictable in that pick and roll.
And they'll keep possession.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. First one falls for him.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Orlando making some changes. Leonard, he's checked in for LeBron. James Harden comes in for Aaron Afflalo. And Doncic is subbed in for Mark Price. Nowitzki hits them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Porter kicks to Doncic. Passes it to Leonard. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic, and a pretty pass right there.
Nowitzki for three. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
2 seconds separating the shot clock. Oh, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Leonard with the steal. Puts it up from 17, and that's collected by Nowitzki. And now the fast break. Nowitzki with the ball. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Nowitzki's got 10 points now just in this quarter. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Orlando leads by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Griffin is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Durant. And it's Bryant in at the 2-guard position. Harden the pass to Jokic. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Jokic has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Orlando. Leonard with the steal. And for Orlando, they've got Nikola Jokic. Luka Doncic out there with Harden. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot.
Nice adjustment there, going to the full court press, trying to ratchet up the pressure here a little bit.
Chris Paul is out there with Kobe. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's KD in at the 3, the small forward.
Boy, that open look set up by Kawhi Leonard, that's probably the most underrated aspect of his game.
And so here's the home team, trailing by 10.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season, came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape. And boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body. And I think we will see that in time.
And that one falls for Paul. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Doncic against Paul. This one for 3. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got the lead up to 10 now for Orlando.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
I'm the one, they all know it when I come through. This that sauce stain never matches. Racks on racks, yeah, I'm not lax.
Oh, Griffin in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Doncic throws it down.
This incredible confidence that Luka Doncic possesses, my goodness.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. The drive by Paul. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Kobe's got 3 assists now in this one.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
They're looking now at a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. And they need to avoid that.
Back to Griffin. Over Leonard. That shot by Griffin, no good. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Here's Harden. And it's sent back by Nowitzki.
And Dirk has always been a bit underrated defensively. Superb length to contest and block shots.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. On the wing, Harden. From past the arc. Sinks the triple. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. An open look for Nowitzki. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Nowitzki's got 20 points.
Yeah, does it again. Dirk teaching a class tonight on the art of scoring.
To the paint, Kobe with the steal. And here we go. Griffin heading to the hoop. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on James Harden.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Gordon's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Going with an almost entirely new group here. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Jokic. Wallace comes in for Michael Porter. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Price in for Doncic. Price dishes to Wallace, shoots the three. They get the rebound. Baines. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Pushing it up. Here's Griffin. Second chance shot, and it's denied. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aflalo. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Blake Griffin.
Nowitzki.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Parker, the feed to Gasol. And now Orlando on the break. Wallace has got the ball.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Double team on Westbrook. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Orlando. On the wing, Wallace. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Wallace hits 2 free throws. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Parker kicks to Westbrook. From the line, it's hauled in by Gordon.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever.
Boy, Aflalo's showing some big-time athleticism right there.
35 seconds left in the third. And it's Nowitzki at the elbow. Parker finds Nowitzki over Gordon. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Nowitzki. Orlando with the ball. Price looking it over. Inside, Gasol with the steal. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. Patchen coming off the assist from KD. KD's got his 3rd assist on the night. Price with the ball. And here's a follow for 3. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
That is a huge three-pointer. Extends the lead at the last possible second. That'll give him a big boost going into the 4th period.
And so it's Orlando looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Orlando, Aflalo is out there with Price. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then it's Wallace. And it's Gordon in at the 4 slot.
That mid-range, Jay, just no problem for a big man like LaMarcus Aldridge. Really, he has patented that jump shot.
Good on the 3-point shot. Wallace has got the lead up to 14 now for Orlando.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Baines passes to Price. And it's Orlando with another.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Yeah, and that's what you want from your point guard. Parker distributing the ball wonderfully on that possession.
Nash against the Aflalo. Count the basket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
You know, Aflalo, he comes into the league as a defense-first player, but he has turned himself into a real threat on the offensive end.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Orlando leading by 16. Here's the lob to the hoop.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. All up top, guarded by Price. Griffin inside. He's against Gordon. Griffin, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And ever since entering the league, that's been one of Griffin's favorite ways to score, attacking that offensive glass.
Child, please.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Here's Paul. Puts up a three. Here's Griffin. Gordon with the defensive effort. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Orlando. Passes it to Baines. Over Nowitzki. And again, it's Orlando converting.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Pass to Nowitzki. Right side, Griffin. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Out to KD. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Harden launches it from deep. Rebound by Kobe. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Orlando making a change here. Ryan's checked in. The first free throw is good.
At the line,
And so he hits both. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the middle, here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Jokic with the steal. Doncic dishes to Leonard. And Griffin sends it back. Here's Bryant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki.
Boy, how about the passing of Dirk Nowitzki? 7 feet, sees the whole floor pretty.
It's Bryant, high post. Working on Bryant. Bryant finds Jokic. Good work there as it goes. And that one really took the air out of this crowd.
Ooh, just like that. I mean, you could hear a pin drop in here.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big men. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
And the call up against Jokic. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
And what I love about Mr. Love is that he's become an absolute workhorse, a guy who accepts his role and gives everything to that role on a nightly basis. Absolutely love the adjustments he's made over the course of his career.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Orlando.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Outside, Porter. Kicks it to Doncic. He dishes it to Baines. And it's sent back by Aldridge. They shoot again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Davis is checked in for Steve Nash.
Aaron Baines. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Leonard against Love. Outside, Porter. And Baines kicks to Porter. Back to Baines. And it's sent back by Aldridge. 4-on-3 break. Here's Bryant. And he converts the layup.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
To the inside. And finished off by Porter.
Woo, he is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook. At the line.
And so he makes both from the line.
What is absolutely mind-boggling to me about Russell Westbrook is how hard he goes every single night.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.